What's going on, everybody? This be your boy DJ Anonymous with episode 11, Sports, Biz, and Music, the podcast, and I have two very special guests in the building. Well, I don't want to say building, but FIU Library. I have Mabel and Sade of Mimosa Accessories.
Hi.
Before we get into details on like the journey and things like that, you could introduce yourself to the world.
My name is Mabel, and I'm from Miami. I was born and raised in Miami. I'm Dominican, so yeah, that's me.
I'm Sade. I was born and raised in New York. I came to Miami when I was 17, and met Mabel like 10 years ago.
So it was 10 years ago. How did y'all meet?
Well, we met by Sade's boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
He was a really good friend of mine, and he introduced her to the group. And as soon as she came along, we clicked, and then we've just been friends ever since. It's like family. She's like my sister.
Yeah, it is literally.
Like I know her family, she knows my family.
Yes.
We're like all mixed in together.
Yeah. So before we get into the company, have y'all like? I like to ask people this. Have y'all influence? Like, what influence have y'all gotten growing up to start your own business, dealing with accessories?
I've always wanted to have a business.
Mm-hmm.
I just really never found like my area until now, and until I met Sade too, cause she's so like creative and just putting together outfits or just in fashion in general. She's really passionate about that and how she presents herself. So my background is more operational and business oriented. So I was just like, maybe something could come together and we can make something for ourselves.
Make something happen.
So I read the bio on the website that y'all came up with the company when y'all was on a girl night.
It was a girls'
night.
We actually started. It was 4 of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but the 2 other girls, which they're very. We were gonna make a great group, but they just had different things going on in their lives that didn't let them continue on with us. But did help us in the foundation of it, and we were just kind of girls' night out.
Girls' night, and we were drinking mimosas.
Yeah.
So that's how y'all came up with the name.
Yeah, the name just.
I think we were just all at like, we came up with a name like that, but we were all just stuck at a point where we were just like, we gotta make something happen.
We're all intelligent.
We can all bring
have
something.
Our specialized knowledge that we can actually make a company successful and also, just bring something different to the table.
Yeah.
So, cause I check out your page and y'all have some nice things. I think
we have men things too.
Y'all do?
We have leather bands for men. We have beads. Beads for men. We have nice necklace for men with Buddha. Very nice things.
So how long has it been? Like what? 2 years?
2 years.
We started in 2016.
So what was like your first major, first exposure to like?
Maybe like a pop-up event?
Well, our first pop-up event was super successful. We had it in Hollywood Beach, on the boardwalk.
Oh, the Sherman Circle, right? That's what
No, in
Young
Hollywood.
Circle.
We had it in the actual boardwalk of
Hollywood Beach. Like, literally, we were right
next to the beach.
10 feet to the beach.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we had it right there. And it was, we had a lot of support. A lot of people came out to that one.
So that was like your first exposure,
to the public. Yeah, it was our first exposure.
Yeah, to the public. But we basically, when we came up with the idea, it was that night. We had our mimosas. We came up with the idea, with the name, and within like the following week, we were really like, all right, let's do this. We gotta get into.
And we had a lot of support. We had a lot of clientele. I mean, people that follow us, are always gonna support your brand. So that's how we just little by little, started coming up.
So being like a 2-year business, because y'all still new.
It's really hard.
Is it? I was about to ask you.
It's extremely difficult. It's that's also why I wanted to start like a new company, just because I wanted to know the nitty gritty of what I need to make a company successful. Like, I also want to learn that process. So as we're going, we're learning.
Yeah.
We are. It's a learning process, and it's a lot of trial and error. So, like, some things might work for some things, but some things might not work, and then, it's a lot. But we get through it.
Yeah.
We do
get through it.
We definitely get through
even
it.
like now is like tax season, so it's just like doing all that is also
Doing the
another
learning
experience, and trying to do everything ourselves since we're so small. Still, we're growing and we've seen progress, but it's a lot.
So it's a question I want to ask, because a couple episodes ago I had Andreas from Most Vows.
Yes.
And we was talking about like his clothing brand and things like that. And certain people, because I have my own clothing brand too. So I like to give people certain people free things and stuff like that. Have y'all dealt with like famous people or like people who got followings?
We've had a few collaborations. I can never say that word right.
Yeah.
With people like in the industry, like bloggers. That we do provide free things, but we also get something out of it because it's a collaboration.
You gotta spend money to make money.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how the business goes.
But the last one we did was with a swimsuit company.
Yes.
Yeah, how was that?
12 Noon. Shout out to 12 Noon.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was beautiful.
They use our accessories
For their bathing
and
suit line.
for their bathing suit line.
They was based here? They based here?
Yeah, they're based here.
They're based here.
We like to basically work with other companies that are also trying to come up like we are,
like local small businesses,
because you have to get the community together to grow together. That's how I feel. That's how I think. Like, you're successful because you're bringing everybody else with you.
Exactly.
You don't want to be at the top by yourself.
Yeah, if we all can contribute and throw around ideas and collaborations, then why not just everybody come up together?
Yeah, cause I see that on your website, y'all is open to collab with different people.
Yeah, we love to collab with everybody.
But is it not just anybody, or y'all have like a certain limit to collab with anybody? Like, as far as like, let's say some like a comic book store want to do a collaboration, how would y'all go about it?
I'm not sure if it's a collaboration, but we worked with Miami-Dade School, and we did like a little pop-up for their event that they were having. It was like a donation-based event.
Yeah, it was a winter bazaar.
And we did something like that. I'm not too sure. Like, what do you mean, as in?
Like, I don't know. Like, do y'all have limits to like different like people to do collaborate? Like,
I mean, we try. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah,
we try to get. We look very extensively at the people that want to collaborate with us, and we check all of their social media, and we go through all their stuff. So if they're the right fit for us to collaborate with them, then sure, we're open to it. It's by all means, but everybody does different things, so it has to kind of like fall in track with all of us with what we're doing as well.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, because I'm still new to interviewing people, so yeah, but
we're new to being interviewed.
Exactly.
So this is our first interview.
This is our first interview. Yeah, this is our first interview.
But I know y'all been on blog sites and stuff before, right? No one ever wrote for you or nothing like that?
No.
Not yet?
No. We've done everything that we have that we've posted out there or on our website. We've done ourselves.
Yeah.
We've
never really done like a blog, but everything We concentrate a lot on our social media because unfortunately the society that we're in today it's all about social media and your followers and you know that's also where the collaborations come in. You know, people that are big in you know their following, we know you know we're gonna get people to see our product, and then you know people that were following us see your product. So it's a big audience.
So as far as like the yeah, so for now y'all just doing accessories. Y'all would never go to like actual clothing in the future.
Well, we have hats. So I mean that's an accessory, but
it's still the fashion.
Something you know something other than just jewelry. But I'm sure we can do like in the future do maybe some shirts or.
We're open to also work with like other companies and facilitate like getting their merchandise ready to go and being sold also. Because again, like we have knowledge that these other companies might not have, or just I just believe in helping and helping. Like when you said oh do you have limits to maybe who you work with? For me, I don't really have a limit to who I work with, big or small. Even if if it doesn't look like you're successful or whatever, or you're just starting off, like I will also lend out a hand. You know, it's not all about just you. It's also about other people and sharing what you've learned and how you can, you know, bring them with you. And also, for me, this is a learning process because I also want to get other places with learning how to manage a small business or a business or how you know how to get it to the top. But yeah, I don't see why. I don't have any limits. For me, it's like the sky's the limit. It's just
because the reason why I asked that is because like you know especially down here in Miami, a lot of people was very what's the word, cutthroat. Like they don't like to work with each other. Like we don't like to work with each other. And like it's very hard to find different like entities that's down here that's willing to you know work with people and things like that. Because especially like in this era, collaborations is what's making other companies you know become.
You're recognizing each other. Yeah, no, I think it's important for us especially to do a lot of collaborations. We don't, you know,
like we always have goals. We always have goals, and this like that. This year, since we kind of established our company last year, this year we're more like, okay, let's start doing collaborations.
Let's start getting
with
out there.
Big companies or with small companies, with whoever, just to learn ourselves also, or maybe to teach someone else what we already learned, what we went through. So, I mean, I don't see a limit.
So as like a fashion company, because pretty much y'all really a fashion company. What's like the best seasons like to sell products? Even though y'all year round, but what was like the best season? Spring, summer, fall?
I think
winter?
For me it was summer because we sold sunglasses, and sunglasses are super in Miami. And the thing is, sunglasses are in all year round, but and people are very fashionable with it. So for me, I would say like the summer.
For me too, I think summer and fall, I think would be our greatest. Like, I think also when we make the most money too. Just because the summer's around, everybody's just splurging in the summer, and also when it comes to fall, people are getting ready for like their festivities, like their end of the year, you know.
The holidays
events
and stuff,
or whatever.
Yeah, everybody needs to be accessorized for the holidays.
I think those are my biggest seasons.
Yeah,
those are the biggest seasons for us.
So, have models reached out to y'all to collaborate?
We've had
a few,
one or two.
We had we did actually a pop-up event where we had like live models. So we've spoken to them and stuff like that, but they've actually worked. We accessorized them and they walked around and gave out our information and stuff like that. We also did a collaboration with a makeup artist.
Okay, that's what's
so
up.
as she was doing her videos for her makeup, she had on her accessories. So we've done a lot of.
We've had a lot of inquiries, but again, it's just making the time, and also schedules. Everybody nowadays just so